Boogie, drop that beat.
Hi everyone, welcome to my channel, Talking Out Loud with Miss Talkative. Everything I say is my own opinion, alleged, and strictly entertainment purposes. Remember, I'm just talking out loud. Please like, share, subscribe, comment on the video, let me know what you think. I watched after skipping past the whole cooking catastrophe, I had to skip past that because I have a weak stomach and I'm not about to sit through Wanda cook not nail dish. But anyway, I skipped past that and I watched about 5 minutes or so of the show of Wanda bullying and windmilling, and it made no sense. And I'm going to say, for her to continue to speak out about Kiki and feeding information or shelling out information, I hope that Kiki's family can get a cease and desist out to Wanda and everybody that she feeds information to, because she should not be funneling information out so reckless. It's distasteful, and the same discernment that she had for Tisha kids, talking about, I don't want them to hear me talking. She should have the same discernment regarding Kiki and Kiki's family. Wanda is ignorant and has no respect for herself, her family, or anybody else. And I hope that they can somehow get a cease and desist sent out to her, because she needs to be stopped. This is beyond, it's beyond gutter, even for the lowest gutter bug of Wanda. But she's sitting up here windmilling on social media for Tisha, talking about a doggone room and who should have got this room, and this, all of these people, all of these ladies, everybody's looking at this concept all wrong for windmilling for Tisha and Kimmy about this doggone room. Like I said, I know Wanda started, windmilling and talking about self-deletions and stuff, and I had to cut it off because I just thought that was just, it was too much, too far, and Wanda she just need to log off forever. But on this trip, while everybody is trying to attack Mel over a room assignment, no one realized the gift that Melody brought on this vacation. Tisha and all these ladies, Stormy, Kimmy, Destiny, all of these ladies don't realize the actual gift that Melody introduced to them or tried to introduce to them on this trip. Melody brought her good friend, Dr. Chanita Foster, on this trip. This lady is a documented 7-figure earner, philanthropist, an author. This somebody, to me, if I was vacationing with Dr. Chanita Foster, you doggone right, she would have had a great room. This lady deserved to have the red carpet rolled out for her. For everything that she's doing. This is an ambassador. And I understand that this wasn't her trip. And I understand that these people didn't know her. And that's why you need to be careful of how you speak to people and how you speak of people. Because you never know who you speaking on. This lady, they all should have been on this trip trying to pick this lady's brain instead of on social media trying to bash her over a room that she was assigned. Tisha claiming that she's a business owner making millions of dollars. She was on vacation with someone that could have helped move her career to the next level. Melody always putting on these networking events that people come to for networking and getting all this good information. Dr. Chanita is always having these calls or she's a networker. Both of these people with Melody and Dr. Chanita on vacation with these ladies, I know they all came to have fun. But I'm sorry, I'm not gonna sit up here and miss an opportunity to pick somebody's like that, pick her brain. I would have been asking her all types of questions. This is how you know that these are not true networkers. Because they up here arguing over a room and Tisha trying to get mess started so she can appease Carlos and be one up on Melody and being good with her and take up for her good friend Destiny. But all the while, she's sitting across the table from somebody that people have to pay just to get on the phone with. I watched this lady's live. I watch her lives. I follow her on social media. And you have to pay to get into her seminars, to get the information. But yet they're up here crying over a room. Wanda is up here trying to start a food truck business. The lady with the secret sauce, the know-how, the networking, the people, whomever got Wanda's truck held up where she can't, where it's still parked in her backyard for years. Tisha could have been talking to this lady, Dr. Chanita Foster. What can I do to help get this food truck out of my mama's backyard? This company here got my mom's truck held up. Dr. Chanita Foster, I believe she owns a trucking company or she connects resources for stuff like that. She's a networker and they're arguing over a room. I would have gladly slept in a bunk bed, shared a room, did whatever I needed to do to get the knowledge, to get a chance to just sit at a table and get the knowledge, some of the knowledge that this lady has to offer. Trish sitting up here talking about some, and who is she? You could have went right to her Instagram page and you could have learned so much about her with just by going to social media. So all of these people that wants to get on here and ride for Tisha and Wanda talking reckless and dumb and had she had total disregard for Dr. Chanita being upfront and letting people know that I'm a self-deletion survivor. And for Wanda to have total disregard for that, it lets you know exactly what type of person she is. And it lets me know that for Chanita to have to check Tisha on that vacation, that she was spot on. Because if the person that raised her sits online attacking people all day long, like, because Tisha, she's so fragile, and everybody got to tiptoe around her feelings. Can't nobody critique her on nothing. It lets you know exactly what type of person these people are. And Wanda lets you know Tisha is not weak. But I already knew Tisha was not weak. Tisha wants people to think she's weak. That's why she throw out that little crybaby stuff or whatever after she didn't stirred the pot with somebody. Wanda losing 4 relatives in a short amount of time, it didn't teach her nothing about how precious life is and how short of time we all have. Wanda got right back to where she left off, talking reckless about women that her daughter could actually stand to learn something from. Take a moment and realize where you are. Read the room. These people from Love and Marriage Huntsville that Melody invited on a trip, she invited them on a trip amongst great people. The lady is an ambassador. And you sitting up here being disrespectful. And Tisha, she wanted to go. She just came from Africa, been whining to Marceau about going to Africa for a couple of years now. Finally got the chance to go. She could have built a relationship just based off talking about her experience in Africa. To the point where she could have made a friendship out of that, and I'm not saying use anybody, but I'm not. Well, first of all, I don't make it a habit of disrespecting people. And I'm not finna sit up and argue and fuss over a doggone bedroom, me sharing a room with my friend. I invited a +1. I know that's on me. I can't expect somebody else to accommodate me and my +1. See, Tisha and Kimmy, they were so busy counting Melody pockets of what she can do, what they know she can do, and what she has done in the past, and they thought that they were still entitled. And even if, and I'm not going to say it was on purpose, because Mel don't seem like she moved that way. Sometimes just work out the way it's supposed to be. And it worked out for the greater good that there were 3 beds in that room, where Tisha, Destiny, and Kimmy, but the room was still nice. So even if Melody thought she was playing them, she wasn't, because the room wasn't a bad room at all. But they took it that way because they thought that they was more than what they are. And life humbled them. They got humbled in that moment to know that they ain't no better than nobody else. But for them to come on the trip and disrespect Dr. Chanita and continue to disrespect her after she said, out loud to everybody. I'm a deletion survivor. I'm not built for this. Leave me alone. You got Wanda calling her names, laughing. What kind of mess is that? But they wonder why they are stagnant in life and in business. All they had to do was go there and act like they had some sense. That trip could have been a win-win for everybody. I watch Melody and Dr. Chanita. Every time they get on live, I don't care what what they're talking about. They have their products promoting them. Regardless if they sell 1 bottle today and 20 tomorrow, they're promoting them. Trying to connect people. Melody's always trying to hook people up with network, connecting people together. And who knows? Maybe she could have done this for these ladies. While they're wondering who this lady is. Y'all don't even understand. And Wanda up here co-signing this mess. Bigger fool than her daughter. These are some real fools. They're on the trip, on vacation with real millionaires, real shakers, real players in the game. Real connections could have been made. What they say, deals are made over the golf course. They could have made a real deal, real connection over this doggone vacation. But instead, they wanted to cry over a room and and sit up there and stand up for destiny. Tisha, Wanda, don't talk no more about business or being millionaires, networking, none of that. Because Melody brought one of the best people networking that I've seen this far on vacation with y'all, and y'all threw the bag out the window. Just threw it out the window. That's just my opinion. I'm just talking out loud. Please like, share, subscribe, comment on the video. Let me know what you think.